Hi, Melissa. This is Wendy Nixon, and I wanted to respond to your discussion board post. One of the things that really stood out to me at first was your statement from Collins et al. 2014, our textbook, that research's capacity is to empower individuals, institutions, organizations, and nations to systematically define and prioritize problems. I feel like this emphasizes the importance of research. It's easy, really, for those of us in the field to lose sight of that, and providing, the primary focus is providing services. Um, Collins further stresses the importance of research with uh, a fact whose 2012 World Health Report was entitled No Health Without Research. And then also the Commission on Health Research for Development also from Collins et al. 2014. Really encourage global research to include low and middle income countries. So there would be research that was culturally sensitive and applicable, not just based on Western culture, which of course could be erroneous to apply that to other cultures. But the Commission defined 4 reasons for research that I believe are important points to kind of emphasize the importance and why we need to continue to do research. So the first one guides action to avoid waste and ineffective activity. So, you want the research to be relevant to what the needs are, and, just that you wouldn't be doing research that was of no effect and would be not applicable. So, the second point helps develop new tools. This one really stood out to me because Collins talks about in the mental health field, this is developing evidence-based practices. So I remember around the mid 1990s that really became a key concept in mental health, and then of course, we were all very excited to have evidence-based practices and to be able to say, what we're using with our clients is based in research. Although I would say for some interventions, I work with children, and so some people did play therapy, and for a while it was like, well, should we use that? It's not evidence-based yet, and so there was a little bit of struggle, but I think a lot of the interventions used now are, and play therapy is now shown to be evidence-based intervention. Of course, the big one was trauma-focused cognitive behavioral therapy. Um, So the third point allows for effective planning and wise use of resources. This would be especially important in low and middle income countries who need low cost interventions, and to use their resources wisely. And the fourth one contributes to development and enhances capabilities for discovering solutions. So to me, research is really exciting, and I hope to do some more of it, through this program. But one of the things that stood out when I was doing my own readings is Collins et al. 2014 also define setting priorities for research as an important initial step. So I think, in thinking about our example on the discussion board of doing research for church leadership, my first thought is that I would want to talk to the leaders and find out their thoughts, experiences, and other issues about, what do they believe about mental health and mental health issues. Also, maybe their expectations about the research that they would be requesting. An example that I thought of that I talked about in my post was I attend a Messianic synagogue, and so my rabbi 4 or 5 years ago, got a permit to carry a gun because there's rising anti-Semitism, and wanted to address security issues, and so that could possibly be an issue for research. Of course, it could be a lot of different things, but um, it could be relevant. So that was just an example that came to mind, that it would be important to find out, what the issues were. So anyway, thank you so much for your post, Melissa. Take care. See you around class. Bye.